Hey guys, Colin Blakely here again. So we're gonna do just a couple of quick video critiques this time. They're not even really gonna be like critiques, if that makes any sense. I'm just gonna go over these people's setups um, and just talk about sort of what is working and what could be improved. So right off the bat, um, I think that this is good that you have your screen facing in a direction to where it's more difficult to get glare. So for example, if this was angled so that the light was shining directly onto it, that's going to be tricky. Looking at a little bit larger view of the room, the walls are good, you know. Um, you, I mean, they look fairly neutral. They're not like bright red, which would obviously be problematic because you'd get red color cast everywhere. Um, yeah. So my first impression is that I like that your workspace in general is fairly uncluttered. You see some people's workspaces that are just kind of a mess. Um, and two things. One, uncluttered workspace means that you're just going to be more efficient overall, and then also again you don't have like bright red, you know, troll doll or something on your desk. I don't know that too many people keep troll dolls on their desk, but anyway, I digress. Um, so yeah, I'm liking the sort of uncluttered, unbusy workspace. Um, so this hopefully is not, um, you know, happening while you're doing your color correcting. I would say the biggest thing that you could do to improve this workspace is get something like drapes. I mean, it's like if you had just some like gray drapes that sort of blocked out any, like light coming here, here, or here. Um, that would pretty much just make it a more or less ideal workspace. You don't have a lot of sort of funky lighting sources or weird things going on. Um, and while she does have some stuff in the room, some like a bookshelf and TV and stuff, it's not in an area where it's going to be distracting her or sort of, having bright colors enter her field of vision while she's editing. So yeah, and then you have looks like just a single overhead source here. Um, yeah, I mean that's totally fine. There are people that will go as far as to, and it's something that you could do. I mean, I'm fairly neutral on it. You can take out the halogen bulb here and actually get like a full spectrum or daylight light bulb. And basically, what that does is just you're going to get a slight yellow. I mean, you can even see it in the picture here. A slight bit of yellow color cast coming from here. Um, because it's not real close to anything that you are, it's not real close to your screen, and your printer's way over here. um, I would say that's optional. The other thing you can do is they make like a lamp, um, which I have, and some people have. It's like a full spectrum lamp, and the nice thing is if you have it over here by your printer, you print out the print, right? You look at it, and if you're looking at it under a real nice balanced light, it's really you're gonna get you're gonna see the colors on your print, um, basically unpolluted by any kind of color cast, and that's a nice thing to have. And then So yeah, you can see, this is what I was talking about with the drapes. You can see just a little bit of like a glare of a reflection here, but you know, again, I imagine that you probably don't um, color correct with these blinds open. If you do, I would recommend closing them upon future times. Yeah. So yeah, looking at your light sources, looking at everything, looks pretty good. You know, I would say if you were like, tell me one thing I can do to improve the workspace, I would just say, you know, drapes or something over the windows. Yeah. Otherwise, this looks really pretty good. Um, it's funny looking at this. Like, um, I would have a hard time with this because I would want to, you know, play on the, you know, Guitar Hero or, you know, whatever the drums are for. Um, for my own thing, I like to have like nothing around just so I can, you know, be very focused. But even then, I still like, so like every 10 or 15 minutes, I tend to take a break and do something else. So, yeah, I couldn't have this, but you know, again, I'm not gonna tell you that you can't have it because you know, I don't know your work habits, but you know, if you can handle it, don't let me, don't let me tell you what to do. Yeah, that kind of sounded passive aggressive. Yeah, so Katie, um, I think this looks pretty good. Um, oh yeah, did I mention that we're looking at Katherine Daniels' images here of her workspace? I don't think I did. All right, so I'm gonna say that if you've watched this far, the word to post underneath the link that you see to the YouTube page in our discussion forums is pickles. Because once again, I'm just looking around and seeing things that are in the room with me. So yes, pickles. So thanks guys, and yeah, nice work.